Of an estimated 16 million Americans who suffer from chronic depression, only about half ever receive a diagnosis, although depression is the second most prevalent illness in the United States. Coming from depression, suicide is the second leading cause of death in the world. Realizing the signs of depression can save lives, whether it be your own, a family member's, or a friend's. Depression is far too often undiagnosed. Suicide is the second leading cause of death in the world. About 7% of the United States suffers from a major depressive disorder. Realizing the signs is imperative. Although there is nothing like a blood test or scan to be diagnosed for depression, a medical professional can go through your history and your physical exam to diagnose you with depression. Suicide being the second leading cause of death in the world. 800,000 deaths a year occur from suicide. That's one every 40 seconds. About 7% of the US suffers from a major depressive disorder. Though the phenomenon may exist that you may not know many people with depression, the odds are that you do. Realizing the signs of depression is imperative for us. Some of those signs, as written by Dr. Deborah Bruce on WebMD, are easy to see, although they can be easy to miss as well. Changes in your sleep behavior or losing interest in activities that you liked in the past is one sign. Another sign is pessimism and the feeling of worthiness, of being worthless. Many people today either know someone who suffers from depression or do themselves. If you show signs of chronic depression, you should seek help and, if needed, medical help. We can change the tides of only half the people with chronic depression getting help. With suicide being the second leading cause of death in the world, spotting the signs and saying something just may even change someone's life. 7% of the US population suffers from chronic depression, so the odds are that you know someone who suffers from depression is high, so you should remain vigilant and educated. Just a few signs are sleeping too much, changing in sleeping patterns, pessimism, and losing interest in activities that you used to bring pleasure. With all of this being said, I challenge each and every one of you to not only inform yourselves of the signs of chronic depression, but also put them into action. If you see something, say something. Stay safe, stay educated, and thank you for joining me. Have a blessed day.